David, thank you. Now to an update on the story we brought you as breaking news earlier today. The Allegheny County Sheriff's Office says they have a suspect in custody in connection to a burglary in Kaukauna. Multiple agencies were dispatched to a home on McCabe Road about 5:15 this evening. Suspect ran from authorities once they arrived. Kaukauna Police, Wisconsin State Patrol, and Allegheny County deputies used a drone to find the suspect in a field which was a significant distance from the home. Officers found the person and provided emergency medical aid for a suspected drug overdose. Authorities believe the suspect was driving a stolen vehicle and had fled from multiple attempted traffic stops just prior to the burglary. An investigation is still ongoing.